going on, people? Did you miss us? I know we've been gone for a couple weeks, but we back. We back. We had to travel the world for a couple weeks, experience life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But we back. We back. This is another episode of I Just Got Something to Say podcast. I am your host, of course, Tavon. With me, as always, Worldwide Mace. What it do, Mace?
What's going on, man? We back. Just like you said, man, we back.
We
Feeling
back.
good.
You wanna talk about your trip a little bit? Tell people where you went.
I just went over to Puerto Rico for a quick little second. It was cool. Went over
Okay.
there, enjoyed myself.
Okay. Okay.
Took it easy, man. It was nice out there. It was
Yeah.
nice out there.
Yeah, I was in Montego Bay, as you know already. Well, for the people that don't know, I was in Montego Bay, Jamaica,
Yeah,
living
you
life.
are.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you are. Yo,
If y'all
T.
can't tell, I got a little darker. You know what I'm saying? I got a little darker. You know what I'm saying? I'm peeling and shit right now, looking like a fucking chameleon and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. You know what I'm saying? I'll definitely go back, but yeah, people, we was living, you know what I'm saying? We was gone for a couple weeks. And we missed this shit, so you definitely
Yeah,
we had to
sure.
come back and, deliver for today. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about the games that happened last night. Football, of course. Before we get started, Mace, you don't do fantasy football, right?
Nah,
Nah.
that's your lane. It's funny because I be at work. I work. I hear all the guys. Man, they talking about who's doing what, who's not doing what they need to do, and all that.
Yeah,
So,
bro. I'm in 3 leagues, man, so I'm
how
definitely like on top of that shit.
yeah, how you?
I'm winning one in one of my leagues right now. The other two is looking scary. Yeah, it's a dub for those leagues, but the one I'm winning in, I'm smoking. My boy Rob too. If he watches this episode, he'll know. Belt to ass, straight belt to ass.
Yeah, who's the standout right now?
Uh, who went off for me to last night? Let me see. A couple people did actually, but Jonathan Taylor, the running back from the Colts, he gave me 34 fantasy points. Jalen Hurts, that game. We're gonna get into that game, but he did well for me. He got 31 points. Um Devontae Smith, who's the receiver for the Eagles, he got me 21. Right now I'm winning 130 to 110, and he has no one else left to play. I have 130, and I still have Sam Laporta to play, but
Mm-hmm.
it's already a dub for me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the
BCA,
Ravens,
straight
yeah,
BCA,
yeah,
fine
it's
leather,
the finest of leather,
fine
like
leather.
Joe would say.
Like Joe would say. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Joe.
um, but yeah, we could get into it. Did you watch any games last night or yesterday?
So I watched the Patriots yesterday.
Yeah,
I watched a little bit of the Eagles and the Rams, but that's
we
that's
we
really it.
we
That's
could
really
talk
it.
about the Patriots. I didn't watch it, of course, because it's the Patriots. Fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I heard it was crazy. I heard there was like 6 turnovers or some shit, something crazy like
I,
that.
yeah, yeah. I'll be honest. I'll be honest, cause I know where the team is at right now in this present day, and
Hmm.
they're really rebuilding. And it's just funny because this morning I seen a graphic. It was either this morning or yesterday where basically where the Patriots are right now opposed to last year,
Hmm.
because everyone was so. Remember, I was saying that the Patriots fans were Mike Vrabel horny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was saying
Yeah.
that, and essentially we're worse right now than we were last year. More
Last year, what
turnovers.
was our record?
It was 1-2. It's still 1-2 right now, but we
Okay.
turned
Yeah. Yeah.
last year. This year we had the the turnover numbers are doubled.
Hmm.
The points are down. It's just a mess. You know what I mean? But just where they're at right now, not for nothing, Christian Gonzalez isn't playing, so they don't really have the shutdown cornerback out there to do what they got to do. Harmon came back
Wait,
yesterday,
he's Gonzalez is injured. What injury does he have?
hamstring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot of
Yeah,
hamstring injuries in sports, bro. Like just as of late, just calf
yeah.
injuries, hamstring injuries.
And those be the worst ones too, because they linger
Right. And
and
when
they
they
could get
linger,
worse.
yeah, they lead to Achilles
Yeah.
injuries. So, I mean, given, in my opinion, the Patriots defense has looked all right. The offense is where it's like, but they're not. To me, I was just having this conversation with my brother today. They're not putting their best players on the field. You know what I mean? They're not putting their best
Okay.
players on the field, and
So you
it,
feel
it
like that offense is you feel like the offense is the biggest like letdown so far.
mhm, mhm,
Okay.
mhm. Yeah, I think that the defense. Hey yo, you turn the ball over 6 times against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers, and that front seven that they have, especially that line where they have 3 All-Pros on their line. You turn the ball over 6 times and you only lose by 7. That's
Yeah.
saying a lot. Your defense is your. I mean, your defense. The defense looks all right. At least to me, they pressure they pressure the quarterback. They've been getting to the quarterback. They've been getting to the quarterback. Also,
Yeah.
too, missing Dion White. Keon White. They've been missing a couple key players, and just like I said, even Gonzalez, cause he's nice. He's one of the top cornerbacks in football.
Top
But
five for sure.
yeah, top 5. But he's out. A couple of the players have been out. The defense is gonna come together. It's just more so the offense. But they don't have a lot of weapons. Drake May, he's having a better season right now than Jalen Hurts if you line the numbers up. But and listen, and he ain't got the weapons that Jalen Hurts got. He ain't got no AJ
Nah, for
Brown. He
sure.
ain't got no Saquon Barkley. But, it's a work in progress, man. The Patriots are like 3 years away.
Yeah.
For me, just
Nah.
for me,
Go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
just don't put. For me, just don't turn this thing into a coaching carousel. You got to at
Yeah.
least work with the staff that you got. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You got to give Vrabel some time to get it together. You got to bring in the right pieces. The line, and I will say this though, Will Campbell looks legit.
I was gonna ask you what players so far like I know it's only week 3. I was gonna
hmm
ask you which players, like stand out to you as far as like watching the games and stuff. So you said
Drake,
Will Campbell.
yeah. Will Campbell looks legit. Like he looks like he could be the next elite offensive tackle in the NFL.
Okay.
Um,
He plays left tackle, right?
hmm
Okay.
Him. Um, I'd say Pop Douglas looked good last week, but he's up and down. Drake May looks good. I think Drake May looks good given the circumstance. I don't think that the line is the best.
Yeah.
Um, Landry's been looking good on the defense. Um,
What about the rookie running back Henderson? How's he
they're not
looking?
they're not giving him a lot of snaps. He's not getting.
I heard Stevenson had like 3 fumbles yesterday.
Yeah, not yet. He had 2 and then he got benched. But
That's
he.
that's that's the that was his biggest issue. Even like when Belichick was coaching the team, still like
hmm
because I remember I've had him in a couple of my fantasy leagues, and yeah, dude, the fumbles are just those are backbreaking, and when he
hmm
fumbles, they never recover too. Like usually, like when a running back fumbles, like the offense will like recover it. He loses all his fumbles.
hmm
Like
hmm
that's not good at all, man. So yeah,
hmm
that'll get you benched real quick.
Oh yeah.
Um, so what was the score? 21-14 yesterday.
Mhm. Yeah, 21-14.
And who do y'all got next? Do you know the schedule? Well, actually, I can look it up right now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Play
So
the
next
Panthers
week, ooh, the Panthers.
and
That
Bryce
might
Young and
that
Bryce
might
Young.
not be a gimme, yo, because the Panthers just skunked the Falcons, dude, 30-0, bro. Absolute, absolute fucking demolishing, bro. Like, and that shit. Man, fucking Falcons, dude. I lose so much money betting on these motherfuckers, yo. Like, dog, it's crazy, bro. Like, yo, they have so much talent, bro, and they always fucking, they always disappoint, yo. Like, how the fuck you score? How do you fuck you don't score against the Panthers, bro? Like, that's crazy, bro. That means because I didn't watch the game, of course, but like that means you didn't go into like their field, their field of
Yeah,
territory.
territory at all.
Like that means you didn't cross half line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could have been like you crossed half line. That means you probably like went for it on fourth downs and shit.
Yeah,
That could have happened, but
yeah.
to
The
not put up
Patriots did a
nothing,
lot of
bro.
that yesterday. The Patriots did a lot. Yo,
What? Nah, what? Turning on downs or like getting into the enemy territory and not
no, just
capitalizing?
going forward on fourth.
Oh,
At one
okay.
point, I know that they were 3 for 3, going for fourth down at one point, and that was in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, hear me out. In like, I don't know the window, but there's gonna come a day where unless you're inside of your own 30 or your own 40, you're not punting the ball.
Yeah, the
I think
analytics,
punts are
bro.
going up. I think punts are about to start dying.
Yeah, bro. The analytics are taking over, bro. They're telling, and the aggressive coaches do this too. Like Nick Sirianni for the Eagles,
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell, who
Yeah.
the Ravens play the Lions tonight. Our coach to a degree. Andy Reid most of the time. Like, yeah, the real smart aggressive coaches.
Yeah, yo, when you say our, make sure that you talk about Sean McVay. We don't want to get you and your whatever
Yeah, we
y'all got
already know
going
who my team is, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, no weak ass Patriots. Although I will get into that game against the Philly in a little bit because I
Can
do
we
have
watch the
to.
highlights? Can we watch the highlights?
Of what game? Our game? The
Yeah,
Rams?
yeah,
Yeah, I could pull it up. I
yeah,
mean, I really don't want to rewatch them, but for the sake for the purposes of the pod, I will, you know,
yeah.
unfortunately relitigate that fucking bullshit of a game. But
Get a little bit of content
yeah.
going.
So what was we talking about? Oh yeah, the Falcons and the Panthers, getting skunked and shit. And then yeah, what a couple other games stood out to me too. Um Colts and the Titans. Yo, Daniel Jones is looking good, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna hold you. I thought the Colts were gonna suck because he's in that quarterback, but nah, yo, that head coach I think is Shane Steichen, I believe his name is. Yeah, he got
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Jones balling right now. He got him
Mm-hmm.
balling, nigga. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's why I always tell people, man, fucking hold on, let me pull up these highlights real quick. Yeah, that's why I always tell people, man, coach in football, dude, coaching matters. Coaching matters that I feel like in any other sport. So that includes basketball, hockey, baseball, soccer, whatever sport you could think of. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like coaching in football, because like we see it all the time. We see examples all the time of like a quarterback that we think is fucking terrible or a team that we think is terrible. They get that one coach that turns around the whole franchise. Look at
Yeah.
speaking of tonight's game, Dan Campbell with the Lions, bro.
Mm-hmm.
For our lifetime, because we the same age and shit, the Lions have been fucking a laughing stock in the NFL. Fucking terrible. Just players going there,
Having
shitty
nasty
diaper.
diapers. Nasty. Nasty diapers. That's what they bring.
Fucking for the most part, dude, players just go there, they retire early, they get beat the fuck up. Like Megatron, Matt Stafford,
Mm-hmm.
Barry Sanders, dude, even though like, we wasn't really like watching football when he was in his prime, but
Mm-hmm.
still, dude, like all it takes is one good coach, dude, to just turn the whole franchise around. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what Shane Steichen's doing with Daniel Jones in Indianapolis. And
Mm-hmm.
definitely got to shout him out, give him credit, because that team looks good. They just put up another 40 burger on the Titans, who actually have a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like solid. They have a solid defense. So Yeah, we play them next week, the Rams.
And it's good to see the Colts playing well too. It's good to see the Colts playing well.
Yeah.
I
I actually got a friend, my boy Frankie. If I don't know if he's gonna be listening or watching, but I salute you, Frankie. You've been a Colts fan for your life. I respect it. I respect it. Y'all look good. Y'all look good.
shout out to Frank. Shout out to Frank. Anyone that could root for some losers for so long. You were strong. Tavon, you could relate. You were rooting for the
Shut up,
Rams.
nigga. Well, speaking of my team, because we keep bringing them up, fucking, oh my god. So people, so it wasn't gonna just be me and Mace podding today. We was actually gonna have a couple more people on, but they bullshitting. So we gonna pod without them. They gonna have to catch the next episode. But I have a couple friends. One friend in particular. His name is Sam. He was actually on the last episode, if I recall. Yeah, he's an Eagles fan, and yeah, I was talking crazy that first half. I'm not gonna hold you. I was talking crazy because that first half we looked good. Like we was dominating the Eagles. Like Jalen Hurts couldn't throw the ball. Saquon couldn't run the ball. They couldn't block. They couldn't do shit with us. And then but I kept saying to myself that whole first half too. I'm like, because we kept settling for like field goals when we was like in the red zone and shit. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, damn, bro, like this is not gonna get it done, dude. Like we had so many. I'll pull up the highlights, of course, but we had so many opportunities to like really put that game away. Like, because the first half we led 19-7, but it could have easily been like 30-7 or something like that. Like we had so many penalties, and that's another thing too, yo. Fucking yo, the NFL is getting so soft now with these fucking terrible like taunting penalties. Have you been watching them, bro?
Yeah, it's been
Bro,
bad. It's bad in every sport. You
bro,
can't.
it's fucking terrible, bro. Like football's the one sport where like you gotta let a nigga flex, bro. Like in the penalty that got called on. So there was a penalty that got called on Puka, our wide receiver, for taunting. He does this every time he gets a first down, yo. Like literally every game he gets a first down, like a catch, bro. He gets up, he flexes, and then he points. He doesn't point at anybody, or he doesn't flex in front of anybody. He does this, and then he points to signal a first down, like most receivers do. The nigga got flagged for it, bro. And we had good momentum that drive too. And fucking, of course, it's a 15-yard penalty, so we had to go back and shit. And then I think we settled for a field goal. But like, man, those penalties, dude, are just such a drive killer. And then there was another penalty when we actually scored. We got called for holding. Our center got called for holding, but that was well after the play, dude. Like our running back had already scored, bro. Like that holding penalty wasn't gonna stop him from scoring, dude. Like it was so dumb. But give Philly credit. They came back in the second half. They made adjustments. Jalen Hurts turned into a baller. And yeah, he cooked us. He cooked us. Him and AJ Brown, they absolutely cooked us. And I don't understand why
Oh,
they don't throw the ball.
They involved AJ Brown yesterday.
Yeah. The second half, I think he had like 9 catches for like 110 yards or something like that. Something crazy. Yeah, he was cooking us that second half. Cause our DBs are small as shit. Like the one like strong physical corner we have is injured right now. But yeah, he was making these niggas look like little boys, yo, straight up. But yeah, Philly, they came back in the second half. That those 2 block, our special teams was ass. Yeah, we gave that game away, honestly. Like, I'm not trying to take credit away from Philly, but we definitely could have won that game. Like Stafford, he was missing like a couple easy throws. Yeah, the penalties were killing us. Our special teams getting blocked on 2 field goals is fucking inexcusable.
Oh yeah, that's on 2. That's
Dude,
horrible.
2. And 2 were like really to like put the game away. So they both happened in the fourth quarter. One was to go up 29-21. That would have made it a 2-score game. And then the last one was to win the game, essentially. And that got blocked and shit. So yeah, McVay, our coach, he didn't make the right adjustments in the second half. But yeah,
Yo, that's
give
crazy.
credit to Philly. Give credit to Philly. They won. They won.
I mean, they're the defending champs, yo. I mean, to me they're the second best team in football right now. In my opinion, they're the second best team in football right
Wait,
now.
who's the first in your
Buffalo.
opinion? Buffalo. Okay.
Buffalo.
Excuse me. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, nah, Philly, they just have that that championship medal, like how the Chiefs do, how the Patriots did. Like they just find ways to win. Like it don't matter how bad or how the game looks, they just find a way to win.
Mm-hmm.
It could be ugly, it could be pretty. They can win any way too. Running the ball,
Mm-hmm.
throwing the ball, special teams, defense, like you name it, they find a way to win. So I can't take away too much credit from them. They are the defending champs. So
Everything that makes a Super Bowl champion, yo.
yeah, for
Everything
sure.
got to click. Your defense, your offense, your special teams, everything. It all got to click. It all got to
And they
click.
got an A+ roster too. Like
Yeah.
they probably have the best roster, and arguably they have the best roster in football. Like
Mm-hmm.
they got a top three running back, a top five arguably quarterback. They got a top three wide receiver tandem, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Their O line is
It's
probably the
always good.
best.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Offense.
Now Howie Roseman, he knows how to draft. Their GM, he knows how to draft. He has a good eye for talent, and like their D line and their O line are always like top notch. Like
So I
Jordan
got to.
Davis and Jalen
Mm-hmm.
Carter are the ones that fucked up the game for us,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, they are legit.
So I got a question for you. So you said arguably he's a top five quarterback. Do you think he's a top five quarterback?
I mean, it's honestly debatable. Like, I'm not gonna get mad at people that feel like he is. Like, obviously, like Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar, and Joe Burrow are like the solidified four. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
not so much Joe Burrow right now because he's
Yeah, not
injured
yet.
and
Joe
shit.
Burrow's out of that conversation right now, and
Yeah,
that hurts my soul. But
I
it is.
mean, oh, hold on. I'm gonna finish it, then I'm gonna come back to Joe Burrow. Um, I mean, yeah, if you want to argue like Justin Herbert right now, I mean, if you want to argue fucking Jaden Daniels, Matt Stafford to a degree, definitely Jalen Hurts. Like, I'm trying to think who else. Um, maybe Jared Goff, maybe Baker Mayfield because
Mm-hmm.
he's eating right now too. He's balling in
Oh yeah,
Tampa.
not yet. He's balling. He's looking like he wants some money.
Yeah, he always plays well when he has a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah,
Because I think this is his last year of his contract, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. Not
But
yet. He's
yeah,
balling like he wants some money.
um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, if someone wants to argue Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts is the top five quarterback. Like, it is what it is. Um, he all he does is win. The stats might not be there, but he's definitely a winner. He's like an early Tom Brady. Like his stats might not be crazy, but the nigga always wins, and that's the most important thing.
Not and if you line their stats up next to each other, they are pretty close. But
I
he
feel like if Jalen Hurts was a little bit taller, people would give him like the respect that he like he should get. Cause like he's only like 6 feet. He's
Mhm.
not built like most quarterbacks in the league. Like
Yeah.
most of the quarterbacks that are like elite are like 6'3" and up or something like that.
Hmm. But
So
but also too one thing too is I feel like his numbers aren't gonna always be electrifying.
yeah, because that's not the type of offense that they run.
Yeah,
Like
and all,
they wanna they wanna control the clock with the run game, and then like if Jalen Hurts got to like make a throw or two, like he can and he will.
mhm.
But like yeah, and I don't think he really cares about stats to be honest. Like he's not he doesn't come across like one of those people that like I got to get my numbers and shit like that. Like he just goes out there, does what he needs to do, and he wins. So that's all you can ask for from a quarterback, to be honest.
Right,
And he doesn't turn the ball. I mean, he had a fumble yesterday, but generally he doesn't really turn the ball over neither. So
Yeah. As long as it's a rare occurrence. It's funny because I brought it up inside of our chat one time, and I was saying that Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley kind of remind me of Steve McNair and Eddie George.
Okay.
Kind
I
of
can
like
see that. I can see that comparison.
yeah, and it's tough. Like I said, his numbers aren't gonna be electrifying because you're handing the ball off probably 20 times a game,
You're
at
right.
least 20 to 25 times a game. So at the same time, it's just he's just gonna do what he has to do when he has to do what he has to do.
Yeah.
You know what I
And he's
mean? Like,
not really like. I mean, like I said, that first half he was looking bad. Like I think they had like -2 passing yards,
uh
and like yeah, we was definitely like we applied the pressure on him, and then like I said, the second half they opened up the game, which I mean I don't understand why they don't do it more, but I guess that's not Philly style. Like you said, they just want to hand the ball off 20 plus times a game, and I feel like that's another reason why people don't look at him like as a definite top 5 quarterback because they don't ask him to throw the ball a lot. And so,
right,
like,
right.
you know, I think last night, I keep saying last night, I think yesterday, like, I think he proved a little bit, like, when he's down, like, if they need him to, like, throw the ball, like, he can. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how often that's going to happen or not because, like, I think that only happened one time. Like, prior to yesterday's half, the second half, like, I think he hadn't thrown a touchdown yet in the first 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
So he was looking real pedestrian the first 2 games in the first half. Like
Right. In the first half yesterday, he looked like he was pissing like a puppy.
yeah, like he had
Literally,
no
11 yards. Yeah.
yeah, he had no 10 plus yard throws. Like all his passes were like mostly like dink and dunk. Like yeah, just real like intermediate shit. Like no throwing like bombs and shit like that. It took the second half for him to wake up, but yeah, I mean, again, credit to Philly, man. They know how to win, man. They
Yeah.
they are kryptonite, man.
Yeah.
They are kryptonite. Every team has a kryptonite. For the
Yeah.
Bills, it's the Chiefs. For the Eagles, actually, it's the team that they play next week, the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
I wish Sent was here because I'll tell him about that shit. Fucking nah, the Yo, every team has this one matchup where they just don't match up at all. Like fucking for years, dude. With the Patriots and Brady, dude. For some reason, the Broncos always gave y'all trouble, dude.
Mm-hmm.
His
Oh,
record his record
what?
against the Broncos
Yeah.
he's like 500. Like he has like an even record, and then he has like a losing record against them in the playoffs, which is weird, dude. Like
Well, that
I don't
actually
know.
doesn't surprise me, yo, because I remember when we went up there in I remember like it was yesterday when we went up there in '05, and that's when Champ Bailey picked him off. But
Mm,
but hey yo, I'll be honest though, you know what it is too. A lot of the coaches that came up with Belichick, not saying like on the same staff but in the same time as him, like Mike Shanahan. Like I'm talking about 49ers Mike Shanahan, his dad,
yeah,
because he was coaching that Broncos team back then. A
yeah,
lot of those teams a lot of those coaches that came up in that same era as Belichick, like when Belichick was with the Browns or with the Giants, and they was coaching, they gave Belichick hell
yeah.
because Mike Shanahan. I remember, a couple times he got with with Belichick a couple times. I remember that he
He's a
did.
great coach, dude. His son
Yeah,
Kyle, who coaches the 49ers,
yeah,
he
yeah,
basically runs his offense like to a certain
yeah.
degree, and like
Mhm,
it's still
mhm,
like that system is still throughout the league today. Like
mhm.
he's
Yep.
definitely a all time coach for sure.
Yeah. Not yet. And who? I think Shanahan. They have to quote me on this, but he coached those Denver teams, and back when Elway
Yeah,
was there.
like Terrell Davis and them. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Not yet. Either that or he was an offensive coordinator because I remember um. Oh yeah, and no, he was an offensive coordinator for the 49ers when Steve Young was there.
Okay.
Because Steve Young used to call Mike. He said I heard him in an interview say, I called him Mike, do it again, Shanahan, because every time that we ran something, do it again, do it again, do it again,
Yeah.
do it again. To the point where they was running run the play 10 times. But yeah, Mike Shanahan used to give Belichick hell. I remember Joe Gibbs when he was coaching with the Chiefs. He used to get with with the Redskins. He
Yeah.
used to get with Belichick a lot. Even Tom Coughlin. Tom Coughlin came up through the Giants system with Bill Belichick,
Yeah.
and you see how. Oh my God. I'm to the point now where I can actually rewatch those games because I actually rewatched the 18-0 Super Bowl when we lost
Oof.
to the Giants. I
That shit,
rewatched
I
it.
would never watch. If I was a Patriots fan, I would never watch that game ever again,
Now,
yo.
yo, I rewatched. Yo, man, you gotta take the go with the bad, man. Not you know, you just gotta take the go with the bad, and not for nothing, yo. The Giants, yo, they did their thing. They did their thing. The Patriots couldn't hold up. The Patriots could not hold up. Shout out to the Giants and Marty Schottenheimer, man, because Tom Coughlin, because that that line was, they
Yeah,
was on that
that was Steve Spagnuolo. He was the DC at that time too.
line.
Yeah. Yeah,
Even that,
I don't know what it was about that was another kryptonite. I don't know what it was about the Giants, yo. That scheme just fucked Brady up, bro. Like had him flustered. Like again, every team and every quarterback,
every quarterback.
they have their kryptonite. You
Yeah.
know, like
hmm
it's just certain matchups that like, you know, it's just not good. Like I
hmm
said, for us, it's Philly right now. Um for the Bills, it's the Chiefs.
hmm
Josh Allen
Yeah.
can't beat Mahomes.
Yeah, for Peyton
Fuck it.
Manning, it was the Patriots because you said I listened to my man Ernie Adams, who was a guy upstairs for the Patriots on
Yeah.
Julian Edelman's podcast. Shout out to them, and
Yeah.
he was saying that they used to play cover three against Peyton Manning so that he couldn't get up the seam, so that the receivers couldn't get up the seams or the tight
Yeah.
end couldn't get up the
Yeah.
seam. So one time, I guess that you know how Peyton and Eli how they got their little show on ESPN.
Mhm.
Ernie Adams, he said that he was watching that game. Watching the game, and Peyton Manning was like, "Yeah, that's cover three. I really hate cover three." And then Ernie Adams was like, "Yes, I knew it." Like, 'cause, he couldn't get off the way he wanted to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so even on Peyton Manning's Denver team, dog, like Wade Phillips and them boys, yo.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, Wade Phillips, he was a DC at that time too.
Yeah,
When Payton went to Denver. Yeah, that defense was good with DeMarcus Ware, Von Miller was in his prime.
Von
Aqib
Miller.
Talib, yo.
Yo, we don't talk enough about Von Miller. We don't talk enough about Von Miller. He's a winner. He's a winner. He
Shit,
got
he
two
helped us
chips,
win it.
right?
I would say he helped us win the Super Bowl. Yeah,
Yeah,
so he got the Super Bowl MVP when he won with Denver. And then we traded for him back when we won the Super Bowl in 2021. And he for sure helped us. He had like 9 sacks or something like that whole playoff run. Like
hmm
he was
hmm
eating. He was eating. And then of course he went to Buffalo and shit and fucking got paid and whatnot. But yeah, Prime Von Miller dude was disgusting, y'all. Disgusting. Um but yeah, I mean like I said, every team has their kryptonite. Also I want to go through another game that was fucking crazy too. Um
hmm
did you watch the Browns versus the Packers? Dude, did you know the Browns won last night? Yesterday?
Nah,
Dog,
nah. They did.
the Browns beat the Packers, bro.
Was Jason Garrett out? Was Miles Garrett out there looking unstoppable?
He had half a sack and he had a couple tackles. And yeah, dude, fucking bro, Cleveland's defense is fucking they're nice, bro. They
Yeah.
just need a quarterback, honestly. They just need some type of stability at quarterback, bro. Other than that, bro, that team is they will be so much better, bro. Fucking but yeah, dude, the Packers were like 7.5 point favorites, I think, going into yesterday.
hmm
And yeah, and they lost 13-3, bro. It was I didn't watch the whole game. I watched like some of it because like I had like the YouTube, I had the Sunday ticket up and shit. But yeah, bro, I kept looking at the score. I'm like, damn. Because at first it was so Green Bay scored the first 10 points. It was like 10-0 for like the longest. And then Cleveland kicked the field goal. And it was like 10-3 for like most of the second half.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fourth quarter, Jordan Love, man, what I kept saying, bro. When he turns the ball over, it's
It looks
stupid
real. It
mistakes.
looks real Bush League. Like it
Yeah,
looks real Bush League. It looks
like
very
bro,
Bush.
like you in the league for like how many years now, bro? You making rookie mistakes, bro. Like the interception he threw was terrible, bro. It's fucking terrible. We could watch the highlights. We could watch the highlights of that too. But
13-10.
yeah, they won on
13,
the last minute field goal, bro. And
13-10.
the kicker missed. The kicker could have been the hero for fucking against the Cincy game too.
Mm-hmm.
But he missed like two kicks that first game. But yeah, bro, that shit was crazy. It was fucking crazy. But yeah, Jordan Love, man. This is why I'm like hesitant to like give him any credit, bro. Cause like once you do, bro, and they get too high on their britches, bro, he just fucking just shits the bed, bro. And like, man, those are just terrible picks. But yeah, I could pull up I could pull up the highlights right now. Hold up.
Yo, can I? Nah, yo, I got like two questions for you.
What's up?
Do you? Okay. Well, I have an opinion, and I want to know your opinion on it.
Go ahead.
And I've kind of come to this realization a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Do you feel? Do you? No, you here? Do you feel
Okay.
like? Do you feel like sacks are an overrated stat? Hold on,
Um,
hold on. Let me reframe it. Do you think that stat? I mean, do you think that sacks or pressures are more important in a game?
I think yeah, that's a good question. Um, I think it kind of depends cuz like if you pressure a quarterback, you could get them to like make like stupid throws.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
if you like especially if you like get into them like all game too, like you can speed the quarterback's clock up and like they just make throws that they wouldn't or they rush a throw because they anticipate the hit coming or the pressure coming.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in terms of sacks, like those could be good too because depending on like how many yardage or like the momentum a team has, you could take points off the board. Like if I get a
Mm-hmm.
like if I sack a quarterback and I knock them out of field goal range, that's essentially like a turnover to me because like you taking points off the board. Like
Right.
because like
Right.
you knock them out of field goal range, then obviously they're not gonna go for it, especially if it's third down. Yeah, especially if it's third down, like they're not gonna go for it if it's like fourth and like 15 or some shit like that. Like you kill a drive. But I feel like pressures will probably be like a little bit more weighted because like I said, you can speed a quarterback's clock up and like a great pass rusher is gonna like affect every play, every passing play. Like
Mm-hmm.
Micah Parsons or like Miles Garrett, because
Mm-hmm.
we were just talking about them. Like they affect essentially every pass play. Like
Mm-hmm.
they might not get a sack, but they help other people on the team get like stats and shit like that. Like
Right.
if Mike is coming off the right edge and he flushes the quarterback to the left, and a great pass rusher or linebackers on that side, and he's 1-on-1, he could win his matchup and get the credit for the sack. But essentially, it's Micah Parsons or Miles Garrett that created the the play pretty
Right.
much.
Right.
So yeah, I mean they kind of go hand in hand. Like it just all depends on what like when the game is and like the timing of the game and shit like that. But yeah, pressures. I would say for me, pressures are like I probably value pressures a little bit more, but
Yeah, yeah.
it goes either way.
Because I've been looking at it, and it's funny because I actually my boy Brian that I actually work with, shout out to him too. He said that he's gonna come on. He knows his stuff. Now, yo,
Anytime,
he
man.
knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. He said that he's gonna come on to the pod, and we were talking the other day, and I asked him the same question,
Mm-hmm.
and he was basically saying, he was like, I do. He said, I do. He didn't hesitate. He said, I do think that sacks is an overrated stat because if you
Okay.
get 16 in a season, you're essentially making one big play a game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what good is one? What good is one sack a game if it's coming from you and only you? If the defense is giving up 400 to 400 yards, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So because and I know that you probably been seeing me go back and forth about it in the chat too. Because I personally am starting to believe that blocks in basketball are an overrated stat too. I prefer rim deterrence in your shot contest over
Okay.
you blocking the ball.
Yeah.
Not especially if you're blocking the ball out of bounds. Like Dwight Howard, I remember Bill Russell said it. He said, he said it looks good when you're blocking the shot and it's going to the third row, but essentially you're
You're
giving the
giving them
team
another chance.
a score. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that
Exactly.
right. So I feel like personally, I and people could disagree, whatever, you come up here and talk about it. I just think that sacks are an overrated stat. I value pressure more because you're forcing the quarterback to possibly do something stupid.
Right.
You know what I mean? With sacks, yes, you're losing yards, but what good is that if you just get up and you're bombing the ball down the field for like a second and three. You're getting second and three.
I guess it all depends on when the sacks occur. Like if they happen on third down and shit, then yeah, those are obviously like good ones. But like yeah, if they happen on first and second down and shit like that, I mean like the team that you like that the team still has a like couple more opportunities to like get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, if you get sacked on third down and like you knocking them out of field goal range and shit like that, then that's when like sacks are like legit. But like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but like if you getting like let's say 3 sacks a game, like let's say Myles Garrett, he averages like 2.5 sacks a game or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna matter if one because he's not gonna be on the field all the time. Like he's not gonna like at some point he's gonna get off the field and shit like that, and like you know the defense will have to make adjustments. But
Mm-hmm.
if you get 2.5 sacks a game, but the other team is still progressing throughout like the drive and shit like that, those sacks are all for nothing. Like you just getting stats at that point. Like you're not really affecting the game. And well as opposed to pressures, like I was saying, especially like stationary quarterbacks like Jared Goff. Like if you get him off his spot, like if you pressure him, he's gonna make mistakes. Like he's
Mm-hmm.
not one of those mobile quarterbacks that can run out the pocket and like
Mm-hmm.
throw on the run and shit like that, like a Josh Allen or like a Patrick Mahomes or something like that. Like
Or like a Russell Wilson or one of those guys. Yeah.
yeah, like Russell in his prime and shit like that. Like those, I would say, like the mobile quarterbacks are not really as like affected. I mean, they still are affected, of course, but like not as much as like a quarterback who's like just statuesque in the pocket. Like I just want to
Right.
stand there and shit like that. Like I would take pressures a high pressure game over like a high sack game, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Because then that just gives the corners, the DBs and shit like that to like jump routes and shit like that, or like tip passes too. Like if you get to a quarterback, you tip the ball and shit. That's a tip drill. That ball's up in the air
Mm-hmm.
for like 5 seconds or some shit. It
Mm-hmm.
could get picked off and shit like that. So
Mm-hmm.
it all depends, to be honest. But
So I got one more. So I got one more question for you too.
what's up?
Okay, so because I know that you talked about the mobile quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's strictly pocket quarterback is still a pocket presence quarterback of winning this league?
No, I think.
Why though?
To be honest, I think the only like true like statuesque quarterbacks now is Joe Burrow, who gets hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Jared Goff, who let's call it how it is. Like he fails to step up in the biggest moments, and then Matt Stafford, because that's because he just old as shit now. Like he not really trying to run around and shit like that. I feel like you need to have a mobile quarterback in order to win.
But why?
Because, huh?
So, but why?
Because you have to you have to be able to keep the defense honest. Like if I know you just standing in the pocket, and you're not really gonna be able to get flushed out. All I gotta do is have my big boys in the middle, and like fuck up the pocket like that. If you ever listen to Tom Brady talk about like what he hates the most when he was playing, it's pressure up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not a mobile quarterback. He wants to stand in the pocket tall and deliver. But like if I have a mobile quarterback and I can flush him out the pocket, they could get out the pocket and reset. Or they could scramble out and fucking gash you that way. Whereas it's just a statue quarterback, they're not even gonna attempt to run, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the statuesque quarterbacks, they get hurt more often than the mobile quarterbacks. Like mobile quarterbacks, like, yeah, niggas is mobile, but like niggas know how to slide and like they know how to go out of bounds. Like they're smarter now. Like they're not gonna just run into.
Except for Tua. Shout out to Jake.
Except for Tua, but we sorry JQ, but the Dolphins fucking suck, man.
I just because for me, I'm just on the side of what's different on defense now than what it was 10 years ago.
Well,
because Manning, Brady, Breeze, Breeze will move around a little bit, but more so he's delivering from the pocket. Breeze, just like you said, Matt Stafford. Actually, I didn't even know just because he was on the Lions up until probably a couple weeks ago, just how potent the ball that he threw was. Like Matt Stafford was zipping.
Bro, he had a bro, he still has a cannon, to be honest. Like,
yeah,
he just got fucked up so much in Detroit. Like, he just no longer like it's just not in him anymore. Like, he had a scramble yesterday, and fucking Jordan Davis, the 300-pound lineman, fucking outran him, bro. Yeah, it was. He walked him down, bro. Walked that man down, bro. Like, yo, if Stafford was 5 years younger, bro, he would have outran him, bro. But it's just the attrition being in Detroit, getting beat up all those years, bro. It just weighs on you. But yeah, like I said, a mobile quarterback, it just presents a lot more challenges to the defense because I can run my RPO game too. Like I can do like the run pass option. I can fake a handoff. I can scramble. I can gash you that way. Like, yeah, you just have to account for a lot more things when you're dealing with a mobile quarterback. As far as like a statuesque quarterback, where, like I said, all I got to do is send pressure up the middle, and if you got good defensive ends too, they could like close the gap. Like, you basically stuck in that pocket. Like you have nowhere to go. Like, and most of the mobile quarterbacks now, like I said, they still look to throw the ball down the field. Maybe not so much like the rookies right now, like Caleb Williams. Like he wants to just take off, but but they did win. They did win yesterday. I'll give Chicago credit, even though it was against Dallas. Dallas fucking sucks. Speaking of fucking Dallas, y'all, I wish Sent was here right now too, because he's looking real stupid with that whole Micah Parsons conversation. But I'm not gonna get into it because he's not here to defend himself. So we gonna say that for another episode. But yeah, fucking yeah, like a lot of the mobile quarterbacks, they still look to throw the ball down the field. Like whenever you see Josh Allen or like Patrick Mahomes, like they scramble and shit. If you ever notice, their eyes are still down the field to make a play. Like they still want to throw the ball. Like running is like a last resort for them, as opposed to. Oh, speaking of like quarterbacks, like Lamar Jackson early in his career. I know you don't really rock with him like that, but like when he first like got into the league, like whenever he took off to run. Like he was not trying to throw the ball. Like he was just trying to make a play and shit. But now if you watch him, like when he gets flushed out or he like is on the move, he's looking to throw the ball down the field. Like he's gotten better at that. He's gotten a lot better at that than when he first came into the league. But
the numbers say it. The numbers 100% say it too.
Yeah.
The numbers say it.
But yeah, give me a mobile quarterback over a statuesque quarterback any day of the week.
In today's game.
Yeah, in today's game, for sure.
I just gotta do some homework and I gotta just see the difference.
But you also gotta think about it too. Like back in like the era you talking about, like the Bradys, the Mannings, and shit like that. A lot of the quarterbacks during that era were a lot bigger and stronger. I mean, not like bigger and taller. Like Brady's like what 6'6". Manning was like 6'6". Big Ben was big as shit, dude. I think the only small quarterback that was like thriving in that era was Drew Brees, and he was like what 6 feet.
Yeah,
so
6 feet.
Yeah, the defenses were a lot different like back then, obviously too. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess Russell Wilson was like the first, like to like transition into this era of like the mobile quarterbacks who are like good passes and shit like that. At least that I could think of. I would say Russell Wilson when he started to take off. That's when like coaches and shit really wanted like mobile quarterbacks and shit like that. Let me see. There was something I want to bring up too. Oh, I almost forgot. So I don't know if you want to switch. I think you probably will want to switch, but I think we deserve a mulligan on our Joe Burrow for MVP pick, considering that he's gonna be out for pretty much the season. They said 3 months, but like that's practically the season.
That's the whole season.
So I wanted to bring that up before I forgot.
Yeah.
So we both picked Joe Burrow to be the MVP of the league this year, but he got turf toe. He's gonna be out for basically the season, and I think we deserve to be able to pick another MVP. You got anybody in mind? I got one quarterback in mind, but I'm gonna see which I'm seeing how you thinking first.
What, Justin Herbert?
Nah.
Probably Josh Allen.
Josh Allen?
Yeah. That's what I see right now. Yo, it's not gonna come from the court. It's not gonna come from a skilled position.
Oh yeah, nah.
It's not, bro.
You know what they should do? They should have a separate award for like, because they're gonna obviously they're always gonna give it to the QB. They should have an award for MVP and then best quarterback. Like they should separate the two, because this giving it to the quarterback is just like, it's so predictable, and it's like there's actually like with other positions like Saquon Barkley last year, bro. Like the nigga went crazy, bro. He could have easily broke the rushing record by Eric Dickerson last year, but I mean, I don't know. That's just me, but yeah. So if I'm gonna re-choose the MVP, I'm actually gonna go with Baker Mayfield as my.
That's a hot take,
bro. Him and Emeka Ibuka, the rookie receiver, bro. Their connection already is crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's a hot take, bro.
Bro, Baker Mayfield, he's eating right now, bro. He balls every time he has a chip on his shoulder, bro. And like you said, there's definitely like, this feels like a contract year. I think his contract is up after this year, so he's gonna air it out, bro. Him and Mike Evans too. They have a great connection too. And Baker's tough, yo. Like he'll try to run you over too, even though he's not the biggest quarterback.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah,
he's a dog. He's a bulldog.
yo, he's a dog, bro. He don't give a fuck sometimes. But yeah, I'll probably go with Baker Mayfield as like my replacement MVP. It's still early in the season, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, because it's not gonna come from the running. Bro, there hasn't even been a running back that broke 100 yards in a single game this year yet.
Really?
Yes, bro.
Excuse me.
I'm appalled.
Wait,
I'm
nah. Derrick Henry definitely has.
in
When
a
they
single
played the,
game.
yeah, bro, he went crazy against the Bills the first game. Bro, he had like 3 30-yard rushes, bro.
Let
Derrick
me check.
Henry definitely did that, bro. And Jonathan Taylor did it yesterday too, nigga.
I gotta check.
Yeah, bro. Nah, now that I think about it, bro, yeah, there's definitely a couple that did that already, bro. Fucking Jonathan Taylor,
Who Jonathan
um,
Taylor play for? The
the
Colts, right?
Colts, yeah. Derrick Henry, the first game against the Bills. Fucking shit, I think James Cook did it a couple weeks ago against the Jets.
Oh, Jonathan Taylor did do it yesterday.
Yeah, fucking who else?
All right.
There's a couple quarterbacks running backs that definitely got 100 yards already.
All right, my fault. My fault.
Um,
CJ Stroud looks like he sucked.
yeah, bro, I don't know what's going on with him too,
Just putting that out there.
bro. His offensive line, he be running for his life, yo. That's what it is. They traded Laramie Tunsil to the Commanders, bro, and that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Nigga said that was a mistake.
It was, bro. Like, how you gonna trade your best offensive lineman? Man, they better protect that boy because if they don't, they're gonna be right. they're gonna be right back where they was after they got rid of Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm.
A fucking shitty team, bro, with no quarterback, no quarterback, and the division's not tough at all, bro. Like, I know Indy's balling right now, but like Houston is good too. Like they have mad talent. Their defense is still like nasty. Like they got mad defensive like players and shit like that, but it's all for nothing if you don't protect your quarterback. And they're not doing a good job at that at all. At all. They gotta address that for sure, dude. Let me see, who else? Fucking what other game stood out yesterday? Actually, who you think is gonna win tonight? I know the game's on right now. So right now it's 7-7, Lions and the Ravens. About 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Who you got tonight?
That's gonna be a good game. The Ravens.
Yeah, I got the Ravens too.
Yeah, I hear the Ravens.
Let me see what else.
Shout out to Mac Jones. Got a win yesterday. He was crying on the sidelines after he got his win.
Yeah, yo, Mac Jones, bro. He might have found something in San Francisco, bro. Brock
He
Purdy might
might.
not have a job, bro.
Yeah, not yo. He might have yo. Mac Jones has some flashes over here in New England. I just looked at him the first time I seen him on the screen, and I'm like,
He looks like a
he's
dork, yo.
yeah.
But that's who Kyle Shanahan. If you remember when that draft happened, that's reportedly who Kyle Shanahan wanted. He wanted Mac Jones to come to the 49ers rather than Trey Lance. And
Mm.
but yeah, New England picked him up or some shit.
Yeah, the
Um,
Patriots messed him up. The Patriots messed him up.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, after his rookie season, like he was solid as a rookie, and then it just went to bed. It just shit to bed after that.
As soon as you get as soon as you have Matt Patricia over here trying to coach offense, bro, you're down the drain.
Yeah, that was just I don't know what the fuck was going on in Bill's mind.
The Chargers look for real.
Chargers might be the best team in the AFC right now. Their defense is elite, of course.
Shout out to Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh, he's coaching his ass off. Justin Herbert, he's doing his thing. Keenan Allen, who is up there in age, he's on my fantasy team too. He's eating right now. He looked like he got into the fountain of youth a little bit. Quentin Johnston, who I thought was gonna be a bust because he fucking kept dropping everything. He's eating right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see who else. Oh, speaking of the AFC West, the Chiefs won last night against the Giants, but I'm not impressed by that win. It's the Giants. Giants fucking suck, dude.
And Dayball sucks. That coach on the Giants, yo, he sucks. He sucks. Hey,
You
yo,
think he's trash?
he's so arrogant too. He's so arrogant, yo. Hey, yo, he sucks. He sucks.
I mean, he helped Josh Allen become what he is. He kind of helped Josh Allen become what he is right now. So, I mean, he could
Develop
coach. I just
another
don't know
one.
if he's fit to be a head coach.
That's true too. But he got to develop someone else.
They they
49.
they want the rookie in Jackson Dart. I say fuck it, bro. What do you got to lose, bro?
Nah, yeah, what you got to lose?
Like, you might
Yeah,
as well just see what you got. Fucking, because they got Malik Neighbors, bro. I know he's sick of being there, bro. Already.
He's
Like he's like their one bright spot on offense, bro. Fucking yeah, man. Giants are fucking terrible, bro.
They had something that could have been generational too, yo, and they just messed it all up. They just messed it all up.
What do you mean?
They could have had Saquon,
Oh yeah, I know.
you know,
And the fact that they traded him in Division Two was fucking just stupid, bro. Like that
for
made
10
absolutely
million.
no sense, bro. Absolutely no fucking sense, bro. You gonna trade him to the team that fucking has made the Super Bowl in the past couple years and fucking already has a stacked roster? Like,
It's dumb. That's just dumb.
man, if I was the owner, everybody getting fired, bro. After that stupid shit. But yeah, they lost to the Chiefs. The Chiefs don't. I don't know. The Chiefs. I'm not gonna say too much about the Chiefs because we know when it's time to like really like pick the pieces up and shit and like get to balling. Like we know when it's playoff time. Like they arrive, but yeah, the Chiefs they're not looking good right now. They only scored 22 points, but I mean they do have some injuries on receiver and shit like that. Like Rasheed Rice. I mean Rasheed Rice is suspended, but Xavier Worthy he's injured right now, so that
Mm-hmm.
kind of hurts them. But I'm not gonna doubt Mahomes and Andy Reid. I'm just not one of those people that's gonna do that.
Yeah, not yet. There's a lot that has to fall out of place.
Yeah. Until proven otherwise, they still the kings of the AFC. Um, Let me see. Cowboys and Bears. Caleb, he looked good yesterday, but again, it's against Dallas, whose defense fucking is terrible.
It's a runway show.
Yeah,
It's a runway show.
and
It's
now that
hot.
CD Lamb's hurt too, the receiver. The offense might. I mean, they still got George Pickens, but he might. He can't catch the ball right now.
Can't even put it into words how bad they
Yeah, fucking Dallas fucking sucks, dude.
typical
They're a
Dallas.
fucking joke.
They got a good documentary out. The America's game.
Oh, on
America's team.
Netflix. I haven't watched it. You watched it? Is it
It's
good?
very good. It's very good.
Okay.
I watched it like 2 to 3 times.
Oh
Actually,
damn.
it's that
Yeah,
good.
I gotta tap in. I gotta tap in.
Yeah. These documentaries that they've been putting out on sports teams.
I love sports documentaries, bro.
Yeah.
Like that Red Sox one again about the '04 team and shit like that.
Oh yeah, the come back.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love sports docs.
Yeah.
Let me see. The Commanders won without Jaden Daniels. They put up a 40 burger too against the Raiders.
41-24, right?
Yeah. Let me see. The Bucks and the Jets. Yo, did you see the Aaron Glenn, the coach of the Jets? He did a little dance after they blocked the field goal.
No.
Bro, that shit was hilarious, bro. Yo, the Jets play hard, bro. I gotta give them credit, bro. They might not have like the talent and shit like that. And Justin Fields didn't play because of concussion and shit like that. But you could tell the players they rock with Aaron Glenn. Like they play hard as shit for him. Yeah, Baker came through at the end though. He's balling like we said. The Vikings put up fucking 48 against the Bengals. And JJ McCarthy didn't play. That was Carson Wentz who did most of that damage.
Typical.
Fucking yeah, the Bengals they might be assed out, especially now that Burrow's hurt and their
Yeah,
defense is ass.
they're done. They're
It's a
done.
wrap for them. Let me see who else. Jags beat the Texans. We talked about that. Saints, they got smacked by the Seahawks 44-13. Oh yeah, and Thursday, last Thursday, the Bills we knew that they was gonna beat the Dolphins. Even though it was closer than I thought it was gonna be a bloodbath, but Dolphins they stuck in there for a while. They hung around for a little bit. But yeah, they lost. 49ers, they beat the Cardinals. Cardinals should have won that game, but you know. Yeah, the only game left is the Lions and the Ravens, and we both got the Ravens winning. Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game. Fucking let me see, I'm trying to think. Yeah, week 3, man. Teams are starting to develop, bro. Fucking it's gonna get the season's gonna go by fast as shit, bro.
Yeah.
Football season
after week
football
6,
seasons always go by as fast, bro.
yeah, after week 6, it's gonna that's when the cards are gonna show. That's when you're gonna know who's who. What's
Yep.
what.
Let me see. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, there was a topic that I wanted to discuss, but fucking I wanted us to be like as a group, so I'm kind of gonna save it. But I'll tease it though. So there's a topic that I want to discuss. So, and we don't have to get in. I just want to present it to you. We don't have to talk about it. What do you think is the worst? Oh, let me go. Cause I wrote it down. This is when I was in Jamaica, by the way. See y'all. I'm always thinking about the pod, even when I'm on vacation. You know what I'm saying? We having fun with this shit, so we locked in. We locked in all the time. So what do you think is the worst Super Bowl loss out of the 3 that I'm about to present to you? And like I said, we don't have to talk about it. You don't have to answer it. Just think about it.
And give me something to think about.
Yeah. So out of the 3 Super Bowl losses, yeah.
No Diddy, nigga.
Yeah. Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Crazy. So out of the 3 Super Bowl losses, the Falcons losing the 28-3 lead, the Seahawks getting stopped at the goal line with the Malcolm Butler interception, or the Patriots undefeated season going up against the Giants.
Nothing's worse than losing undefeated. I'm sorry.
Nah. I mean,
yeah,
I kind of figured you was gonna say that. To be honest, I mean, we can talk about it now if you want. I mean, I really don't have much else to talk about.
No. We can resume it another day.
Okay.
Send me that question. That way I could think about it and dissect it.
All right.
Yeah, because that's actually.
I was thinking about that shit when I was away. Like I said, I was on vacation and shit, and I was just like, I forget how it got brought up. I was talking to some dude, and we was just talking about sports and shit, about a pool and whatnot, and we was talking about football, obviously, and I kind of asked him because he was fuck, who did he say he rooted for? Oh, he was a Steelers fan, and we was talking about like Super Bowls and shit like that, and I was just asking him because I was like, obviously you watch football and shit. I was like, damn, like, what do you think is the worst Super Bowl loss? And he was like, to be honest, he was like, the Falcons losing 28-3 is the worst Super Bowl loss that he could imagine. And we just started debating and shit like that. And I was like, yeah, you got some points. Like he was raising like valid points and shit like that. But I definitely saved that question because I was like, ooh, that's gonna be a great pod topic.
Did you get his contact information?
Nah.
Yeah,
yo, T. I wasn't thinking, bro. Well, we was just in the flow of conversation. We were just like chopping it up and shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yo, people that you come in contact with, yo, and you have good sports conversation with them, and they actually got the intellect, they know what they're talking about. Yo, get their Instagram, because you never know. Like you never know. Even
for sure.
I'm gonna even shout him out again. Even my boy Brian from work. He knows his stuff, bro, and I know.
Right.
Yeah. He knows his stuff, bro. So I
know and people like shit. I just raised that question. Like, obviously, like when we post to YouTube and shit like that, we always look forward to comments. So feel free to comment below, or like if you want to join in the next discussion that we have, because we definitely will be talking about that. If y'all want to join the conversation, like with y'all input, or if y'all got a worse Super Bowl loss than the three I presented, then by all means, like share what you think it might be. But yeah, I definitely like when we was chopping up, I was like, yeah, that's definitely a great pod question.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna send it to you. We could talk about it on the next episode.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to add?
No, that's really it. Who do you think's gonna win tonight? You said we got the Ravens, right?
We got the Ravens. Yeah, I don't trust golf outdoors. And that Ravens defense, they got something to prove. And Lamar, he actually does well against NFC teams. He's like 22 and like 2 career wise or something like that
Oh,
against NFC teams. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Not even. So that night, and honestly, that's gonna be a good game too. Gonna have to tune in.
yeah.
Definitely have to tune in. That's gonna be a good game.
Um, yeah, people. Like we said, anytime y'all listening out there, again, first and foremost, we appreciate y'all tapping in. Um, we having fun with this. So if y'all want to join us anytime, like our social media is on the link is linked to our page. Comments, we read them, we look at them. So leave comments, like and subscribe. When you get notified whenever we drop. We about to be picking it up, and especially basketball was around the corner too. We gonna we gonna be focusing on basketball too, and baseball too. Postseason's coming soon. Will, my boy Will, and Drew, if y'all listening, we definitely gonna have another pod episode about baseball and shit like that. I know y'all been wanting to like get on another episode and shit like that. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, until then, people, this is T and Mace. This is another episode. I just got something to say, and until next time, stay healthy. We'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Another one.